That's right, you get out there. I think there was an emission recently, and they're going to start hunting for artifacts, which, you know, on the one hand, I'd sort of like to get in on, but also, I've got my own quest to go on. We actually have a way to access the Jupiter labs now. Not to mention a reason to go down there. This new monolith superweapon could actually be repaired if we can get the documents on how to do so. Imagine all the monolith butt I can kick with this. And that'll enable us to further explore the city of Pripyat, which apparently is a true treasure trove. Oh, the objective is actually right down here. I thought we were going to the Jupiter plant. Wait, is there anything at the Jupiter plant? No. This is right here. Find items in the testing workshop. I need to find documents concerning item 62. Should clarify whether the weapons have been used to shoot down the helicopters. Well, that would make sense. If the monolith fighters are so fiercely protective, then it only stands to reason that they would want to shoot down any military interventionists. However, it seems like they kind of got their own little ground war in the process. Well, off we go with our brand new handy-dandy power armor suit. Oh, I feel like I'm playing Fallout right now. I sort of wish there was a way for us to go into third person. But the suit actually does come with some pretty nifty features. For example, we have built-in night vision, some of the best armor we've yet had access to, and I believe it might even have some intrinsic ability to heal us and stop our wounds. I should actually go and put down some of our stuff. Oh, and we can't sprint. Now, you guys warned me about this, that sprint is something that we have to unlock with the suit. So maybe it's not actually the best idea to carry this around everywhere we go. Man, but we really... Look at that carry weight, 90. And imagine if we were holding our goldfish and took some Hercules. Truly amazing stuff. But I think for now, we're going to have to take one of yous guys. This one also does wound healing and health restoration. Also has very good... well, this one has better armor. Yeah, I'm thinking for the most part, the upgraded military suit will be better, but the only thing is we can't carry artifacts with it. But I still think it's worth it. I think as body armor, it's the best body armor there is, and we get this helmet to go along with it, which means we're very largely bulletproof at this point. But I really can't stress enough how much the point A to point B is part of it in this game. Which is why I'm glad that there's no fast travel from the map. There are certain in-universe things we can do to sort of fast travel, but we can't just do it whenever we want. We're encouraged to roam about. And you know what? In a game like this, I'm not even upset about that. Oh wow, there have been some major turf wars here. In the beginning of the game, it was occupied entirely by Snorks. Bandits, eh? Well, I am low on food, and they're executing stalkers. I got here just a little bit too late to save them. Yeah, but I could at least avenge them. Are you still alive? Oh, yeah, no. So some of you guys told me that this is a poltergeist. And we do see my detection meter is up there. Question is, how do we know how to deal with it? Oh, maybe these were zombies. Whatever. I'll never feel bad about killing bandits. Oh no, it's picking up guns! You can actually throw that stuff at me. No. Oh, wow. I do have jellyfish on me because I've switched to my other suit. I don't think I can fight this right now. But I could potentially break some items by shooting them. Okay, I do not need this. Let's just make a run for where we're going. Another corpse of a soldier. Let's just get out of here. Now, how does one get into this place? Perhaps through here? Yeah, I bet this is it. Oh, this is sweet. Stash down here. If I get everything, do we get to clear that? Yep. Excellent. I wonder if we get an achievement for finding enough stashes. Here we go. I can't remember if we found this before or not, but let's see what's down here. This is the dungeon crawling that I was so excited for when I started this series. In every structure in this game, there's always so much more beneath than above. I hear footsteps. Now, presumably... I was gonna say, presumably, nobody's been down here since that door was sealed, but... it looks like somebody found their way, and it wasn't a good thing for them. They're shooting at me. Oh, and this is good, because they can't really see me now in the dark. Some of you told me, since I was asking about it in the last part, that yes, enemies do indeed see flashlights. Vodka. I actually need to get some food. I banked most of it. This is like the first time in the entire series that I've been without it. Some grenades right here. Maybe I'll need some. Maybe I should switch to my other suit if it's bullets we'll be dodging. You're getting back up. Got plenty of ammo, that's okay. Just take this slowly and methodically. I was trying to be cinematic in the road to Pripyat, and I was paying for it the whole way. Hello, what is through here? Oh, in the dark, I can't even tell, but... oh, this overlooks a whole thing! Okay, continue in the dark, then. I've actually kind of had the rule of use buckshot if you can help it. But I don't know if that's actually such a good idea anymore. First kill with the knife, by the way. Or at least I think so. Because I actually have far less of that. So maybe we should save it for mutants and burn through our 5.56 more freely. Oh, look at that image. What's the name of the fear of large man-made structures in the dark? Actually, a lot of you guys are wearing exoskeletons. Ooh, another Velis detector. I think that means we'll have enough, actually, to complete Owl's quest. That's good. Oh, this is dangerous. And actually, so maybe somebody with a little more knowledge can let me know. Is what I'm doing right now, would this actually work in real life? I mean, can night vision goggles actually work in a pitch black environment? I would assume that they would need some light, however little, but maybe that's not how they work. I feel like I've asked that question before and gotten an answer, but I can't remember what it was. There's something flying around up there and something else roaring. Not to mention a light on at the end of the tunnel. Okay, be ready for anything. I definitely saw something flying around up there. And what is this big thing on the cart? Oh, that's a chimera! That's a chimera! That's a chimera! Run! Run! Why can't I move? Why can't I run? Run, 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 run. Okay. So, that's an F5 type of scenario, if I ever saw one. Will AP do more damage to you? Probably not, right? Probably just pierces armor better, right? You're a big boy as well. Ow. Oh, you have like a ground attack that stuns me. Doesn't appear to do any damage, but it's still not good. Oh, you're much, much different from what I encountered before. And you're taking much more punishment. That's right. Head pointed towards me. That's alright, I can be stunned while I'm in here. Yep. May not be the most exciting gameplay, but I'm going to cheese this as much as possible. Unless I'm not really damaging it. That could also be a thing. That's right. Yep. Oh, you actually knocked that grenade right back at me! Okay, now it's personal. Alright, I'm not going to be able to hit you with these things. You're reacting when I hit you, but is it doing damage? That's right, keep facing me. That's okay if you do that. I just want you to get closer. Or perhaps I can get you to do your attack, right? You presumably can only use it every so often. Boom. Boom. It's still not dead. Wow, you're really not making this easy on me, are you? With all this ammo, I'm sort of getting the impression that I can't hurt you this way? That something else is maybe needed? Oh, you're an ugly thing, ain't you? There you go. It wasn't something special I had to do. You just have tons and tons of health. I think that's a chimera. Oh, what are you? That thing was once a man. Look, that's a face and those are human feet, but a tail? Those are hands. God, what were you? Just like a melted mass of flesh. Wait, if you were something new, and not just a different kind of chimera, maybe, with how tough you were, you'll appear as a new toughest mutant killed. Most powerful mutant killed. It still says the chimera. But I think you were something different. Unless you all really do just look different. Now, I'm getting some effects over here, like a brown effect. Maybe that is just, like different ambient lighting triggering, but what is this? This looks like some kind of plate meant to... Yeah, that's all pushed out this way, some holes in it. This looks like it would have been used to test some kind of weapon. Which makes sense, I guess, given why we're here. Anything nice beneath? No? I could have hidden here, but that would have been a little bit risky during the fight. Maybe made use of the catwalks? We still never found out what was flying around up there. And there's the weapon in question. Maybe a larger version of our rifle, which was eventually, miniaturized. That thing we saw flying went over here. But no way through. Oh wait, we can climb down here. Oops. Use that! Okay, I meant the other side of the catwalk, but that works too. That's even better. Yep, me just stumbling into everything I need. This power's still on. I don't remember if I mentioned this in the video, but one of you mentioned a long time ago that the lights still being on in some bunkers could actually be explained as an element of the zone, actually anomalies in and of themselves. Not that they're still powered, but that they're sort of in a frozen state. I sort of like that explanation.
The documents refer to a central laboratory designated X8, which could contain information about secret experiments conducted in the zone. Our analysts have been interested in this issue for quite some time.
Yes, so we got some good information here at the very least. Not to mention whatever this thing is that can punch through solid metal. And quite a bit of thickness as well. Here's our way back up. It looks like this is the same stairwell that we came down. Maybe we'll be able to open something up from behind. But before we leave, by the way, kind of weird. It might be a mod thing that I can still hear birds and stuff down here. But anyway, let's take a look at that document. Document concerning Item 6.2, documents which describe operating mechanism and main technical characteristics of the electromagnetic device. There's a note inside the documents which reads, documents must be returned to X8, the central laboratory. I'll be busy, so deliver them yourself. Use the magnetic card in the Pripyat Ubelyany Service Center to go down to the second underground floor. You'll work it out from there. The access card is enclosed. Excellent. We actually are going to Jupiter. These documents must not fall into anyone's plan. These documents must not fall into anyone else's hands, as they would be of great interest to USS analysts. Alright, always look under stairs for goodies. Nothing? Oh, that's sad. And let's get going. Oh, I love these treasure hunts. Especially when the treasure hunts each involve different dungeons connected along like breadcrumbs. This is such an exciting game for that reason. It's exploring with purpose, you know? Oh wow, that looks really funky. Like there's something super toxic in there. Feels good being out on the surface again. We can see and check for any artifacts. There is actually an artifact here. And with this new detector, anomalies like this are actually such a cakewalk. I love it so much. It was totally worth doing that quest line, and I'm glad you guys pushed me to talk to the scientists so much. The only thing is that some of these are very tight together. You are. Can I safely retrieve you, though? And I don't have my usual suit for this sort of thing either. There we are. Are you something new? I'm not quite sure. Honestly, artifact hunting is one of my favorite parts of this game. It's a repeatable sort of treasure hunt quest. And it's like competitive because other people are looking for them. It's like you gotta get there first and you want to come up with like every advantage you can find for like different advantages. Ow. I just repeated a word there. Every advantage you can find to, like, give yourself an edge. Which is what the scientists are all about. Okay. I don't know how to, You said that there's ways to identify poltergeists. I do not remember how to do it. But we can cure our radiation sickness by simply switching suits and equipping jellyfish. Whoops. Storm brewing. There might be an emission soon, actually. And what did we get? I think we got battery. Yeah, no, we've seen that before. Oh well, that's something to sell. Okay, I thought I was making your home a little nicer. Okay, now this is happening. That was actually kind of satisfying. Careful of the cliff. I always have to say hi to Knuckles every time I pass through here. I just find it so funny that I literally shot him in the back. It's like the one time I've ever been, like, dishonest in this game, but to be fair, I was helping him to be dishonest. So, technically I was being honest? I mean, I was honest with the people that I warned he was coming to. I'm a good person. Yo, I brought the schematics and documentation for item 62. Also, here's your access card back, and for that we receive scientific medkit ×3. And Cardan responds, thanks, it reminds me of the good old days. You did it, cool. I knew they wouldn't have enough time to destroy everything. It seems like they didn't destroy the most important stuff. Let me have a look. So that's what they're up to. Fine. I need a couple hours to sort this out for good. Leave the rifle with me and I'll try to patch it up. Wait here. I need a minute to get this baby singing again. Okay. Oh. So that stuff still isn't the Jupiter plant. It's Laboratory X8, which is in Pripyat. Okay, yeah. Which actually does make more sense. We can tell Kowalski about the weapon. We could do that, or we could go straight ahead for ourselves. In any case, we are going back to Pripyat, but maybe it'll be better to wait a few hours and get what he wants to give us. In the meantime, I'm just going to do some quick artifact hunting. I'll probably do it off camera unless something interesting happens. Really funny how, like, that guy just high-buyed me because I walked right past him. Oh, Psystorm. I don't really have anything to help protect me from that at the moment. Come on, I know there's an artifact here. Could have sworn I seen it. I know they move around a little bit. Oh, I'm not even looking to where I'm going anymore. I sworn I seen it. It's like right here-ish. Unless it's up above somehow. Oh, there's a dead stalker down here. Barge. Oh no, that's one of Cardan's guys. That's not...
Cardan, that old drunk. Not only is he a lazy bastard once he's had a drink, it's better here. We need to take it easy. But then he goes and takes a run at me and Joker saying we're young and ain't got a clue. Joker's a piece of work too. Gets pissed off, grabs his bag and disappears. While I was trying to calm Cardan down, he left, and hell if I know where he went. And what am I supposed to do? Drink with that senile moron? No, thank you. His vodka is shit. Yeah, you have to think how promising things were at the beginning.
Okay, well, he's really not going to be happy to hear that. Oh, I hope it's not going to be one of those... I hope it's not going to be one of those things where we have to decide whether to lie. And it's a Psystorm where we'll slowly lose health and we have no protection. So we're trapped in here for the time being. Thankfully, between the suit and soul, we actually have pretty decent passive healing. But I don't understand why we can't discover this artifact. It must be up above, right?
Come on, man.
Okay, Stalkers, I'd really like it if you would have a little bit more sense of urgency about this. Unfortunately, the game crashed and I had to go back and find that PDA again. But luckily it wasn't too far back. And this time I'm getting out before the Psystorm, so I don't have to wait. I've already started to lose some health. Thank you, passive healing. In I go.
Hey, Stalker. How
Okay.
are you?
And I guess I might as well sleep this out. I'm at the very least not going to want to tell him until after he's finished repairing my gun. Thank you. You have my Gauss rifle? Okay, piece of cake. Power supply system is clear as day. If it starts acting up, just bring it here for a tune-up. And so maybe maybe you're the only one that can repair it? Oh, and I can get batteries from him. I'm off the bottle. When I saw item 62, I thought, that's it, I'm having the jumps. See, booze just screws you up. Not part of a healthy diet. And if I'm gone, who's gonna hammer out ammo for your Gauss rifle? Speaking of, I could use some batteries. You get my favorite customer price, 2,000. You know what? I'll take it. Homemade batteries. That's great. And now, after I've gotten what I need from you, here's the bad news. It's Barges. I found his dead body in the caves under the burnt farmstead. Look, I know it's not my place to say, but him dying does mean that you were right, so if you want to look at it that way. I can't believe it. Oh man, he was as tough as they come. Oh, Barge, rest in peace. I hope Joker is alright at least. Okay, well... Is there anything we can do to modify this? No, it doesn't seem so. Well, we've got ourselves a powerful new weapon, and I'm itching to test it out. I guess the best way to do that would be to take it to the real prize, which is Pripyat. Now, I can actually sell it to Owl for 27,000 rubles. Of course, it's more good to me in its current state. I can even sell the military suit for quite a lot of money, and I can get them for free in Pripyat. But in any case, I'll sell you Barge's suit for about 3,800 rubles. I'll sell you this gun I found, and that'll at least get me some of my money back.
A member of duty came up to one of our people guarding the bunker and asked him, "Professor, could you tell me which artifact is best for fighting boars? Wrenched, to protect you from radiation, or eye, to help you with wounds?" You know what the answer was? "Shell is what you need, son. If you see a boar, run back to your base as fast as you can." Ha!
Yeah, now we do have 3 Velis detectors here. So we're able to complete that quest the next time we're over in Zatan. And we have a couple of artifacts as well, Fireball and Flash, but we're keeping those around here because they're the strongest things we have for protection. Not that we really need them as long as we have the Siva suit. So then, what's our next move? Do we just move on it? I'm probably going to take the gun, the military suit, and the nimble suit with me to Pripyat, because right now, they haven't been outclassed. They will be once I finally get the exoskeleton sprinting. But until then, the ability to carry artifacts just makes this too useful to pass up. But I want to have this suit with me in case I run into monolith fighters, because I really need that extra protection. Oh wait, we actually had to... No, that's right, we had to deliver the Velis detectors to the scientists, so we might as well do that while we're here. Also, I am hungry. A Wind of Freedom suit has been placed in your personal box at Yana for helping Freedom. Oh, you know what we should do while we're here? We haven't actually officially moved in the monolith fighters yet. Delay after delay in exploring Pripyat, but we'll get there.
Hey!
Yo, Al asked me to bring you Velis detectors. Here they are. Good. I'll do some work with them and return them to Owl with the guides. Anything else is personal business between you and Owl. And now I have to wait until Owl gets the detectors. Do you work for him? No. He helped me get something the other day. A favor for a favor. Okay. What's special about the CS3A? Other than the fact that I designed it? It's one of the best suits in the zone. That's why you're wearing it, right? It's light, mobile, has solid body armor at its core. I added the anomaly protection stuff myself. It's a pity we had a shortage of materials in those days, but what else do you expect in the middle of a swamp? Still, all it would take is a couple of patches and you've got a real modern suit. I've got plenty of top-notch equipment to spare, so that's no problem either. Alright.
Come on in, man. Relax.
Yeah.
Take a load off.
Hear about accepting that monolith squad into freedom? We're ready to go. Okay, have them follow me.
What are you standing around for? Have a seat and let's talk. We respect the freedom of our members and other stalkers, and we believe that the zone is open to all. Being the greatest gift humanity has ever received, it's an opportunity to take a tremendous leap in our development, and everyone needs to understand that.
Who will commend us?
We don't have a strict hierarchy. Earn our respect, and you get plenty of followers. However, when on a mission, we obey the commander's orders without question. So, any questions? So, welcome to freedom.
Cool. Great. That's just what we need.
I can't tell if that's
I'm
sarcastic or
listening, man.
not. Okay, wow.
Spill it.
I love how they all just suit up right then and there. Well, I guess we're friends of freedom, and now so are these guys. Thanks for making an arrangement with freedom. What are you gonna do now? We're going to Yanov Station. Come with us if you like. Sure, I'll join you. I haven't really looked into any duty quests, but... Oh, that's spooky. I'm really glad they found a home, but I'm really sad.
The first time I saw our new squad, I asked them, "Fellas, would you prefer to join duty instead? You're free to do as you like, after all." You know what they said to me? "No, thank you. With them, it's all about orders. To kill, primarily. No wonder their eyes are empty. We've had enough of zombies."
What's up, bro?
Can I talk to you?
Made up of monoliths?
Oh no, you're nobody.
Well, I hope you find yourself.
But yeah, as I was saying,
listening,
I'm just really sad that these guys, you know, I brought them into a faction at war. Will they be a great asset? Sure, but I just don't know if that's the best thing for them, you know? Alright, Gary, let's go. 5,000, wow, it's not free anymore. Alright, it's a lot of money. We're gonna have to start being really careful about our trips.
Major, I have a favor to ask. Our sentry isn't responding. You know where the grocery store used to be?
No?
That's where the signal is coming from. Investigate it if you can. One other thing. Be careful. Over and out.
Oh, that's a walk, but it will give us an opportunity to explore Pripyat some. But we've gotten a real Silent Hill treatment here. Oh, this isn't good. I have no idea what I'm doing or where I'm going. All I can do is follow the arrow, but this isn't even going to be useful reconnaissance because I just can't see what's around me, can't make a note of any landmarks. Here's a building. It doesn't look like we'll be able to get inside, though. And remember, those monolith fighters are everywhere. Should I perhaps be equipping AP? Something about the way they come out of the fog. It's almost like it's not just appearing in my view, it's like it's materializing in front of me, condensing from the air. I can hear those packs of dogs all around. And I can still hear those whispers on the wind, and some of you told me that that is actually significant. Is there basement access here? No. I feel like SpongeBob in Rock Bottom right now. I'm just so out of my depth. That sounds like fire. There's an anomaly up ahead and artifacts. Only there's nothing about this on my map. I'm not running into anything. Is it perhaps something that's up above, maybe on the roof? Alright, let's go. No, night vision's no good for this. How do I get up here? Okay, we're taking a little bit of a detour. But this is what we wanted, right? And we're gonna have to start making more money if we want to make these trips back and forth. Still no basement access? Come on, how do we get up here? Maybe I should go help out that sentry first. There's a ladder right here. That's very strange. Just saw a weird flash. Nothing. So what do I do then? There was a ladder around the side. See, if I can figure out a way to reach that ladder, I can get up there. But how do I go about doing it? Oh, that legitimately spooked me for a second. The shape of that elephant slide in the shadows. Okay, we'll make a note of that and come back to it later. In the meantime, we've got a sentry to find. I'm worried this might be time sensitive. And as with anything potentially monolith related, we'll want to pack our AP rounds. No. Maybe if I can sneak up behind him, maybe I can grab him or something? You died? There's still something here. Nothing to gain. No, that's a controller, that's a controller. How do I get out? How do I get out? Run. That's a controller. That is a controller. I don't think AP is gonna help me with these guys. Are you gonna come around the corner? Oh, you're doing something real weird. It's like I can see your aura. Oh, that was scary. And it's funny because I suspected a controller when I went looking for the missing crew before, but it was Monolith. It said they died from bullet wounds. I don't have any grenades. Gotta get out of his view. And unfortunately, once he rounds this corner, I'm not gonna have a lot of ways to run. I see you there, but are you actually taking damage? I think I got it.
Base, the sentry is dead. He was acting strange and attacked me. I also identified and eliminated a controller in that area.
Copy that, Major. The controller must have taken over the sentry. He was a good guy. That must have been what happened to the recon unit. The controller forced them to attack each other. Anyway, over and out.
Ah, that actually makes a lot of sense. Okay, well, got all this done. Maybe, look, because you've been waiting so long for this, maybe we do explore just a little more. We could head straight for the labs. I'm not going to do that first. There is a kindergarten, which it considers to be of note. It's getting dark. Sounds like a spooky adventure. There's kind of opportunities for us to cross quickly between cover. And so long as we do that, I think we should be okay most times. Ah, there's an anomaly. With some zombies. Perhaps we can grab some artifacts from here. There are some. This would be a good time for the Siva suit, but I feel confident. We can do this. We can see where the gaps are. Looks like the widest one is going to be around the other side. I just hope I don't get ambushed while I'm in the middle. You're jumping up and down. Might make this a little harder. Ow, yep. But our suit protects us. And what did we get? Flame. And we have tons of these, but they do translate to money. I think at a certain point, I have so many artifacts, and it's coincided with what Beard wants so few times that I am just going to stop doing it that way. Like, some of them I will just sell on their own. There's those whispers again. And now it's raining. As if the mood couldn't get any darker. Oh. How much torn I am between wanting to be atmospheric and being practical. A whole lot of folks about. What can we see? All red. All red. $26. Jeez. Do we have the correct things on us? Yeah, so we don't have to really worry about radiation. Can we see them? Can we get eyes? Maybe sentries in the windows. All hostile. This has got to be a monolith base. Wait, no. This is the X8 lab. I've been following the wrong thing. No, the kindergarten is way down there. Okay. Nope. We need to be far better prepared for this. Preferably with that exoskeleton, not only to absorb monolith's bullets, but to carry all that neat loot we're gonna find down there. Or maybe not. I was thinking of something that maybe no one had seen before, but clearly the monolith fighters have already gotten their hands on it. I think this must be it. Yeah. Now, do we go in from above or below? In any case, we'll definitely want to do this maximum spooky way. Oh, we are doing Urbex now. Psi. Psi's not good. Psi indicates the possibility of a controller. Should be able to get in through these windows, though. Should we not? No, we can't quite fit. Alright, do we have any side protection? A decent amount, actually. So let's just probe the exterior and look for a way in. There must be something. But we've got to be very, very careful to see if our detection bar starts filling up, the visual one. Oh, now ain't the time to be out here. Oh, now ain't the time at all. Oh, now that gave me a little start. Maybe get through here? No, how are we getting in here? There's got to be some way. Here, no, I think we've just gone all the way around. That is so frustrating. How do we do this? Hello, is there something on in there? This looks like another one of those monolith structures. But we can't get inside. Maybe this is something that'll be more important for story later. Is that also the source of the psi emissions? Can we climb up here? No. Yeah, I don't know how we're gonna do this. I think we might have to just leave and come back later. Something sees me. That can't be good. Okay, let's switch back to night vision. What's around that could have seen me? Did I just see something move in that? In that flash? Or was it just like something weird happening with the lighting? I'm scared. I'm a fish out of water in this environment, that's for sure, but we're right around the corner from allies. Oh, it is so good to hear friendly voices in there. Let me in, let me in, let me in. Whew. Okay, reunited at last with my precious stuff. I left a lot of my good stuff here. And we never actually did get a chance to try out this rifle. Alright, now. Kowalski, status report. I have info on the unidentified weapon. Wow. How does it work? Can it be used to shoot down a helicopter? Technically it can, but Stingrays 4 and 5 crashed due to electronics malfunctions. Accelerated bullets couldn't have done that. That's a dead end, then. I don't have any other ideas. All we can do now is sit around in the middle of this friggin' zone and hope that they'll come for us. Okay, that's enough whining from me. Let's concern ourselves with things we can affect in the here and now. Thanks to you, we now know that hiding in cover isn't going to keep us safe from those accelerated bullets. And that's already something. So thank you, Major. I'll contact you if we get anything new. About that sentry. Well, it's all because of that controller. That's probably what happened to the recon squad, too. It made them shoot each other. Those creatures are some of the worst in the zone, and we haven't been trained to fight them. The controller came as a complete surprise to us, and we've lost men yet again. Well, at least it's been dealt with. I hope things calm down a bit now. I'm grateful for your help, Major. I suspect you must have used a lot of ammunition in the course of this mission. Find Lieutenant Kurlov and ask him to issue you with the necessary kit. Thank you, Colonel. Now, you would think they wouldn't just be so freely giving it, considering they are completely cut off. Oh wait, Gary has something to say. Wait. I had a rather unpleasant experience I want to share. Some mercs asked me to lead them to Pripyat. Did you? Initially, they won me over with a juicy fee, but I soon realized I was in the brown stuff. They didn't let me out of their sight for a second and threatened me at gunpoint. I managed to escape as we approached Pripyat, but they're bound to be in the city by now. So be careful. Did you hear what they were talking about? Some of it, yeah. They clearly had no intention of letting me live, so they didn't conceal their plans. They were mainly discussing meeting the client's people, who were going to show them the object and the purpose of their mission. Where's that meeting going to happen? Nearby, in the yard of the apartment complex. Thank you. Where is that? No. Nearby in the yard of the apartment complex. Over here? Is that going to happen now? If so, I gotta ambush them and take them out. Right over here. I don't believe it. Now is a very good time to test out our new weapon. Unless, I really hope Gary's not intentionally leading me into a trap. I like him. No pings on the PDA, though. Oh, great, and there's a psi storm. Hang on, this'll have to wait a little bit. Oh, maybe I can get away with it now. I have psi protection. And it'll be even worse for my enemies. I don't know. When are they going to show up? Is it going to be like a specific time? Is it something that I would know from one of the PDAs? Or the laptop? I would really, really like to deal with these guys right here and now, before the episode ends. But if I don't get a chance to, you'll see the end of this part right now. And if you like this video, please remember to like, comment, and subscribe for more creepy and comfy content. If you have any ideas for other videos you think I should do, the best place to suggest that will be at the Discord, which I will link in the description. If you want to try this game out for yourself, that link will also be in the description. And as always, I will see you in the next one. It really looks like something's moving in front of the window in front of me. Like as if between hallways.